Hi, my name's Denise MacCabe. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator on the Central Coast of New South Wales. I've been playing around with the Northern Lights technique the last few days, and I put this particular one up on the demonstrator planning for Facebook page, and I got an amazing response, over 1,000 likes and nearly 200 comments, I think. Which just blew me away because it was my first attempt at the technique. And I did some others. I put this one up today. And these two are using the white gel pen for the stars. This one, I didn't have a gel pen and I just used some craft ink with the So Many Stars little stars and snowflakes, but it's not as impressive, I don't think. Whenever I do a technique, I always write it up into my technique book and stick a couple of samples in here, the instructions. So this was one I did with the sailing boat that I thought was a bit too dark, so I redid it to get a better image of the boat. So that, yeah, this is my technique book. I put all my techniques in here and typed them up on the computer. I was too lazy this week, I just wrote that one. Anyway, I thought I'd go ahead and show you how I did it. So I'll put that there. So I've cut out a piece of white cardstock with the stitched rectangle dies. And the colours I used were Daffodil Delight, Pacific Point, Rich Razzleberry and Night of Navy. So you just get one of the Stampin' Up sponges. I cut them into little pieces like that, and with an old retired tab punch, I make a little holder and write the colour on it. So you just dab it in the ink. Now the tutorial I watched said that you just do it in stripes over your cardstock, pinching the sponge quite tightly. So it looks like it's going to be a disaster. That's what I thought when I did it. So that was the Daffodil Delight. This is the Pacific Point. And you just sort of go over it like that. The blue and yellow obviously makes the greeny effect in the card. And this is one of those techniques that no two cards will look the same. So let's see what this one turns out like. The next colour I used was Rich Razzleberry. Turn it around like that. You get very inky, but that doesn't matter. I'll just do that. So there, those colours done. And then with your Night of Navy, you come back over, I'll show you. You go around the edges sort of in a swirling motion. Not sure if I like it, but anyway, I'll just show you how I did it. So that's the background done. Then I got my waterfront stamp set and Stays on black ink. And I've got the little trees and the little hut. Make sure my trees are straight. I think these ones are a bit going on an angle, but you know, they're going up a hill. So ink up your trees. I might put the hut in the middle this time. another one down here. It's just sort of build it as you go, really. Build the scene as you go. Make sure my little hut's straight. We'll put him off in the distance. I think that's okay. And then I got a white gel pen. I had to go to the newsagent to get the white gel pen. Stampin' Up used to sell them, but they don't anymore, so that's a bit of a shame. And then with your gel pen, you just do the stars, like so. Can get a bit carried away with them. But I've never been to the Northern Lights. Don't like my chances of ever getting there, but you never know. For the time being, I'll just be satisfied with my little technique. So that was that. And the other thing I did do was when the white gel pen dries, I got my champagne shimmer mist, mixed it with a bit of icicle rubbing solution, I think it's called, and then I just spritzed it, and it gave it a bit of a glimmer. So let me try that now. Because it stays on ink, it won't run. So you could hit it with your heat tool to dry that off, but it will dry. And there you have it. Doesn't look quite the same, but it still kind of looks right. Maybe I could have put some more navy down the bottom. I could go back and do that later if I wanted to once it's dried. Anyway, that's how I did the Northern Lights technique. Thank you so much for liking my cards. I really appreciate it.